heading back down to our hire shop to hire another excavator, but I'm getting a small one, or the small one, which luckily enough was available. The other two were not. It's so that I can finish doing a bit of the stuff that I was doing on the driveway. So I've got to still chop out the stump and get rid of its roots and then dig around that area. But I also need to, wife wants to put a little seating area near the palm that's in the middle of the yard, and it's going to come off the eventual stairs that are in the yard. And she was going back and forth between concrete, timber, and then she just said, actually, let's do it as concrete. So rather than being a timber deck above ground, we can have it cut into the slope of the block, a bit of a retaining wall at the back of it, concrete pad there with some stenciling and stuff, and it would create more of a feeling of privacy. So after using the excavator to do all that work in the front yard, I've realised how much time that saves me as opposed to me doing it by hand. So the money spent is money well spent if you can get a couple of things done. So I'm going to do that as well as finish the stuff on the side. Now the reason I need to get the mini excavator is I've got to go under the carport to get to that part of the yard, because I can't come down the hill of the yard. So I've got to come down the driveway, under the carport, across in front of the house, and then go up and do the work. And the little excavator, they said that the roll cage can flip back for actually going through the doorways of a house. It's that narrow, or it can be that narrow. You can narrow the tracks up. And hopefully it's going to be nice weather tomorrow. It's meant to be full sun tomorrow. Today has been pretty good. It was a little bit cloudy and cold this morning, but the sun's trying to break through. It's been dry all day. So I've moved the trailer out of the way so I can work down on the bottom of the driveway section. I'll get it up there, and I don't necessarily need to start working with it today, because I need to prep a lot of the areas, because even though I've got it all day until Monday morning, your hire pays for 8 hours worth of work, or worth of time, for the engine, the motor running on that thing. And when I had the last one, because I was doing a little bit more and just getting used to it, I actually ran it for 9.2 hours, so I had to pay a little bit extra above the rental. The little digger's not much cheaper than the other one. I mean, that was the bonus for getting the bigger one. It was not that much more expensive. So it'll be a little bit more finessing, I think, this time round, but more work. So the little digger's been doing its job. I've managed to dig that back further. I probably need to go a little bit more on this corner section. I've got to get this tree stump out as well, which I'll probably do at a later date. I'm certain I'm going to need the digger again at some point. But I've been trying to get this more like in line with the driveway in the fill, because I did have that leveled up. But we want to just have a smooth swoop so that I can actually widen the driveway from here right up here up to the corner. Maybe just slope that down there a bit smoother. This is the area where the concrete pad is going to be. Might need to come out a little bit from that forward. At the moment it's a 7-foot circle. I've got to dig down the back more. This is getting trashed. That's the soil that's come out of there so far. I'm going to have to swap the bucket over to the smaller one to get a bit more accuracy in the dig. So that's the basic circle dug out. Now we're going to have a retaining wall there, so I've got to dig out further. And the top of the concrete is going to be level with the ground just here. So I'm kind of digging down a little bit, getting that all scooped out and level a bit.